Song Dojo, and this is my friend Damon Corneli, and we're going to look at a little thing that some of the guys around here affectionately call the straightjacket. This is a nice series of controls that you work in your grappling game. And what we're going to do is go ahead, if you would, go ahead and lay down. We start this from, I like to start it from Kazuri Kamishio myself. And as I'm laying off, I'm after this pocket that exists right here between the shoulder and the neck is the focal point for my body weight. My opposite arm, I want to be over the top, and I like to draw his shoulder back. Once you get the shoulder to break the 90-degree plane, it becomes very weak as far as him being able to generate power. The other side, I'm going to roll underneath the arm and reach up and grab my own gi. I like to grab it way up high because I'm encircling his arm. I like to squeeze it and get it where it's nice and snug. Now from this point, you can make a little fist grab, a little belt if you like. So from here, Damon's going to go ahead and he's going to start trying to escape. Now, he's going to be very limited in what he can do because I'm limiting his options. He can't really roll toward his right. He can't really bridge up. So he has to turn in. And when he makes his turning in right there, when he makes that turn in action, this is my cue to do a leg switch. I'm going to bring my right leg through underneath to a sitting position. So now we're dealing with Ushiro Keisugatami, still encircling the arm, and now you'll notice that because he turned up on his side, I've made my arm cinch even deeper. So now he's in a little bit more of a problem. So he tries to escape from this. He's not really gaining any traction going that way, so what must he do? He must turn back toward me. This is where the mischief comes from. The free hand drives up, and then I want to keep my elbow in contact with the floor until it breaks loose naturally on its own. Keeping this encircled, drive up, step over, and now you can turn loose. And you will notice that I've got both of Damon's arms nice and controlled as I'm laying on top of him. From here, you might just say, well, I think I'll just bridge on him a little bit. So it becomes extremely uncomfortable. It's a great spot to work a submission from. And like I said, the guys call this they affectionately call it the straightjacket because ending up like this is a bad idea. When you're practicing this with your partner, you want to make sure that your partner, number one, that he knows what's coming. And number two, you want to go nice and slow and gentle with this because this does put a lot of torque into the shoulders. If your partner has bad shoulders, I don't really recommend getting into this sort of play with them. You want to play very light as you're working this and building your confidence and your skill with it. Thanks.